Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Sunday, May 22nd, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. Plus during the video we will give you 3 hidden keywords and numbers. Combine it together and you will get an extra betting pick. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Florida Panthers at Tampa Bay Lightning. Our team pick is Lightning for the win. And here is why. But before we continue, our first keyword is Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep on watching our video till the end so you don't miss any of our picks, and to find the 2 remaining keyword for the extra pick. Now back to our analysis. The Panthers were carried by their offense in the first round, scoring 20 goals in the series, but in the second round, the unit has struggled, scoring only 2 goals in the series. The hope is that Carter Verhaeghe, Claude Giroux and Alexander Barkov can step up, as they have led the top line with 11 goals and 15 assists in the playoffs, but the entire forward unit needs to improve. Moreover, the Panthers' power play has been awful in the playoffs, failing to score despite 22 opportunities, and the unit needs to start finding the back of the net, or the Panthers will be looking at an early playoff exit. The Lightning have taken a 2-0 series lead despite the offense only scoring 6 goals in the first 2 games. Steven Stamkos and Nikita Kucherov have scored a goal and 5 assists in the series to lead the top 2 lines, while Ross Colton has scored 2 goals, including the game winner in Game 2, but the rest of the offense has struggled. The hope is that Victor Hedman can step up at the blue line, as he has 2 goals and 7 assists in the playoffs, but has struggled in the series. Our second keyword, over. Keep on watching our video till the end so you don't miss any of our picks, and to find the remaining keyword for the extra pick. Now back to our analysis. The Panthers are looking to rebound from back-to-back losses at home and look to rebound in the series. The problem is that the Lightning have been dominant in this series and look to control Game 3 from the opening puck drop. The Lightning should pile on the goals with Steven Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and finding open shots with quick passes to the face-off circles and the slot. The Lightning also look to build off a 1-goal game and limit the Panthers' offense with Victor Hedman, Eric Cernak, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers at the blue line and continuing to eliminate the Panthers' speed on the rush while limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Andrei Vasilevskiy to make plenty of big saves. The Lightning should win Game 3 to take a commanding 3-0 series lead and 1 win away from the Eastern Conference Final. Our total pick is under 6.5 goals. And here is why. These teams have combined for 8 goals throughout the first 2 games of the series, so expecting 7 goals to be scored feels a little too out of my comfort zone. Both Bobrovsky and Vasilevskiy have been doing well in the net this series and makes it difficult for these good offenses to find the back of the net at any point. The Panthers have allowed 3 goals per game in their last 5 games, while the Lightning are giving up 1.5 goals per game in their previous 4 games. New York Rangers vs Carolina Hurricanes. Our team pick is New York Rangers for the win, and here is why. New York had 21 shots on goal, had 22 hits in the contest, had 27 face-offs won, and 10 penalty minutes. Carolina failed to score on any power play time, although unleashed a barrage of shots on goaltender Igor Shesterkin. New York head coach Gerard Gallant split up the kid line in the 3rd period, moving Lafreniere to the first line to play alongside Artemi Panarin and Chris Kreider, unfortunately still coming up empty. Brendan Smith scored a shorthanded goal assisted by Sebastian Aho in the matchup, who also added an empty net goal, with 1.8 seconds left on the clock in the game. Goaltender Antti Raanta was the number 1 star of the game with 21 saves and the shutout. Star number 2 was Brendan Smith, number 3 with Sebastian Aho. The New York Rangers as a team normally average 3.05 goals per game on 29.2 shots on average. This is not the New York team we are accustomed to seeing on the ice this season. In addition, Carolina is penalty prone, having 758 penalty minutes this season, however, not giving New York much power play time in the series. Face-offs have been a problem as well, as Carolina won that matchup 35-27 in the last game, which begs the question, when does Barclay Goodrow come back for the New York Rangers at center? As of 4 days ago, according to USA Today, Goodrow has not been ruled out for the entire Round 2 series but is still using crutches and a walking boot. Recent reports say the walking boot is off and Barclay is close to skating. Our total pick is over 5.5 goals. And here is why. The Carolina Hurricanes are averaging 3.11 goals per game and are scoring on 12.5% of their power play opportunities. Sebastian Aho leads Carolina with 4 goals, Teuvo Teravainen has 7 assists, and Seth Jarvis has 23 shots on goal. Defensively, the Carolina Hurricanes are allowing 2.33 goals per game and are killing 82.4% of their opponent's power plays. Antti Raanta has allowed 13 goals on 214 shots faced, and Pyotr Kochetkov has given up 6 goals on 60 shots. The New York Rangers are averaging 3.22 goals per game and are scoring on 25% of their power play opportunities. Chris Kreider leads New York with 5 goals, Mika Zibanejad has 8 assists, and Ryan Strome has 30 shots on goal. Defensively, the New York Rangers are allowing 3.67 goals per game and are killing 77.8% of their opponent's power plays. Igor Shesterkin has allowed 28 goals on 324 shots faced, and Alexander Georgiev has given up 2 goals on 31 shots. It feels like majority of the time the total is at 5.5 in these playoffs, the over cashes. The first 2 games of this series have been a defensive battle and low scoring, producing a combined 5 goals. However, the over is still a strong trend for both teams, as the over is 19.62 in the Canes' last 27 road games and has hit in 4 straight home games for the Rangers. It feels like we're due for an offensive breakthrough, especially when 4 of the previous 8 meetings between these clubs produced at least 6 goals. Give me the over. Our third keyword, 2.5 goals. Calgary Flames at Edmonton Oilers. Our team pick is Oilers for the win, and here is why. The Flames split the first 2 games with their offense stepping up and scoring 12 goals in the 2 games. Johnny Gaudreau, Matthew Tkachuk, and Elias Lindholm have scored 10 goals and 21 assists in the playoffs with 4 goals and 8 assists in the second round, but the entire offense has stepped up. Andrew Mangiapane, Mikkel Backlund, and Blake Coleman have combined for 3 goals and 3 assists in the series to lead the second line, while Rasmus Andersson and Noah Hanifin have added a goal and 3 assists from the point to open up the offense against the Oilers. The Oilers evened up the series with their offense stepping up and scoring 11 goals in the first 2 games, including 4 unanswered goals in Game 2. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Evander Kane have combined for 4 goals and 9 assists in the series and have scored 20 goals and 25 assists in the playoffs to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has been great as well. Zach Hyman, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Kailer Yamamoto have combined for 4 goals and 4 assists, while defensemen Evan Bouchard and Duncan Keith have added 3 goals and 2 assists in the series from the point to put the offense over the top and bombard the Flames' defense with shots on the goal. The Flames are looking to bounce back after Game 2, where they allowed 4 unanswered goals and retake the series lead. The problem is that the Oilers have the momentum in the series and look to overwhelm the Flames on both ends of the ice. The Oilers look to build off a 5-goal game and pile on the goals with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and overwhelming the Flames' defense with speed in all 3 zones. The Oilers should also limit the Flames' offense with Cody Ceci, Darnell Nurse, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up at the blue line and creating turnovers on the rush and limiting shooting lanes, allowing goaltender Mike Smith to make plenty of big saves in the net. The Oilers should win Game 3 to take the series lead with a strong performance on their home ice. And our total pick is over 6.5 goals. And here is why. The Flames lost to the Oilers 5-3 in Game 2 in this series after scoring 9 goals in each of the last 2 games facing them. In the Game 2 loss, they took a quick 2-0 lead in the first 6:02 in the first period but could not hold on. Michael Stone, Brett Ritchie, and Tyler Toffoli each found the back of the net in the losing effort, where they were 1 for 5 on the power play. Jacob Markstrom gave up 5 goals on 40 shots, and he has given up 11 goals in his last 2 starts, while only giving up 6 goals in his previous 3 starts. He has all the ice time and goal in the playoffs, and I would think he would get the call again. In the Game 2 win, the Oilers came back from being down 2-0 early in the first period and 3-1 early in the second period. 5 different players lit the lamp for the Oilers in the win, including stars Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, who combined for 3 assists. Nick Smith gave up 3 goals on 40 shots, and that was a tad better than in Game 1 when he was yanked after giving up 3 goals in the first 6:05. In his last 3 starts, where he played the whole game, he has not given up more than 3 goals. Not too surprising that I am leaning towards the over in this game. Both games in the series have gone over and a whopping 23 goals have been scored in the series. The Flames had one of the best defenses in the regular season, but they have given up 11 goals in the 2 games in this series. The Flames only scored 3 goals in the last game, and I look for them to score around that in this one. However, the Oilers will score more. In another high-scoring game, the over is the pick in this game 3. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.